Dear students, the nature has provided us valuable gifts in the form of natural resources. We can say that our life is totally dependent on natural resources in some or the other way. Today, we will discuss a very valuable natural resource which is essential for sustenance of life for all the living beings, and that natural resource is land resource or soil resource. So, I see Yadav, Assistant Professor, Department of Education, the Bhopal School of Social Sciences, will share some information about the very essential, very precious land resource. In this module, we will discuss what is a land resource and its features, what is land degradation, causes of land degradation, impact of land degradation, and measures to control land degradation. Students, this Mother Earth and especially land is a habitat for many living beings. We are totally dependent on the land resources present on Earth. We are directly dependent on the land for our survival. So, let us see what is land or soil. Land or soil is the most valuable resource for human being. When we talk about its composition, it is a mixture of inorganic and organic material. Soil provides us food, medicine, material for so many purposes. And land and soil is the place where most of the waste are disposed of, and we all are aware that waste is the byproduct of all the economic activities conducted by human beings. It is very true that land is the primary resource and all kinds of economic activities depend upon land resources. Land is an asset of a finite magnitude. It is known that out of total geographical area of 330 million hectares, the land use are available for roughly 306 million hectares. It seems that we have enough land to use, but we do, but the land available for cultivation of crop is approximately 14 million hectares only, and that area of land is also decreasing day by day. Let us see what ways the soil or the land resources are important for us. Land is the natural resource that support natural vegetation, wildlife, economic activities, transport, and all the communication system. We grow our food and energy on land. 95% of our food comes directly or indirectly from soil or land. On land, all the economic activities are performed. We can say that land is the foundation of economic growth, but we always take land and land resources for granted. We human beings degrade the land, and that is the life-giving asset. Every year, we lose approximately 24 billion tons of the fertile soil due to degradation. Expanding cities are covering some of our fertile and productive land as well. So, it is very clear that we are dependent on land for our food, for habitat, for transport and whatnot. But dear students, this land or soil resource is continuously degraded. That land degradation is now a global problem. This land degradation is both quantitative and qualitative in nature. It means that the area of the land is degrading, and at the same time the fertility or the quality of land or soil is also degrading. There are various causes of this land degradation. Now let us discuss the causes of land or soil degradation. The causes of land degradation is natural and human activities as well. It means that some natural causes are contributing in the land degradation, and at the same time some of the human actions are also accelerating the process of land degradation. The natural causes of land degradation are heavy rainfall, excessive temperature and windstorm, soil erosion, expansion of deserts, so on and so forth. And we all know that the natural causes cannot be controlled. Apart of natural causes, human activities are also impacting adversely on the quality of soil and accelerating the rate of land degradation. When we talk about examples of human activities, there are so many examples. We human beings are constructing roads for the sake of development, and that construction of road is increasing the rate of land degradation. To nurture urbanization, we remove grasslands, green belts, and as a consequence, it increases land degradation. To increase agricultural production, we use more and more chemical fertilizers, pesticides, and insecticides that directly decreases the soil fertility. Certain fertilizers also increase the soil alkalinity and acidity. If we use excessive amount of fertilizers in soil, that also kills the useful soil flora very adversely. We human beings are very much in the favor of industrialization. We are constructing the industries for economic development. We all know a lot of waste is being generated by the industries. Paper mills, pulp mills, sugar mills, power plants, and other industries also produce a lot of industrial waste. This industrial waste causes contamination of soil very adversely. We human beings are constructing dams for development, but it adversely affects the soil fertility and causes land degradation. Mining activities are also one of the major reasons for the land degradation. Overgrazing is also causing land degradation. Deforestation is also a cause for land degradation. We can conclude that on account of urbanization and industrialization, the quality of soil is degrading, and that is very critical issue in front of human race. The land degradation is happening. It has a devastated impact on human life. Let us see in what negative ways land degradation is impacting us. Due to land degradation, there is a damage of topsoil. We should know that if this topsoil is damaged, the agricultural production will be reduced, and that will lead to food scarcity. So, there is a direct impact of land degradation on food production. The biodiversity that is dependent on land is lost if there is land degradation. Land degradation leads to loss of soil fertility and loss of valuable nutrients. Sometimes the land degradation leads to desertification. It means the fertile soil is converted into deserts. That is the worst condition of land degradation. So, we can say that the land degradation imposes many direct and indirect consequences on the living beings. We have to conserve the land resources for the survival and for sustenance. This is our urgent need. So, how we can conserve the land? We have to find the measures of the conservation of the land. The first and foremost measure is afforestation. Planting trees and increasing the forest cover is one of the best methods for conserving the land resources. And at the same time, controlling deforestation would be effective also. We all know that overgrazing is also increasing the rate of land degradation. So, control or rather management of grazing can be a solution. We human beings do mining for developmental reasons. We cannot stop the mining, but we can regulate mining to conserve our land resources. In our agricultural practices, we can make specific changes to conserve the land in a planned way. Crop rotation, mixed cropping, and plantation cropping can be adapted in agriculture. Plantation of shelter belt is also an effective measure in the conservation of land. Proper and effective management of wasteland is also an effective measure for conserving land resources. And I must say, Planned urbanization, or we can say development of smart cities, can also contribute in the conservation of land and its resources. So dear students, fortunately we have resources gifted by nature. By conserving these resources, we can create the future we want, we can protect what we have, we can fix what we have destroyed. We have the knowledge, we have the experience, we can plan the affordable and effective practices to manage and conserve our land resources in a better way. It is the way we can ensure food security for us and for our future generations. Let us be proactive. Do protect and conserve our land resources for sustenance of life and for a sustainable future. Thank you for watching the video. In the next module, we will discuss more of the environmental issues and solutions. Keep learning. Thank you.